Hello, everyone. This is the Player 4 Podcast July 4th live stream.
Happy 4th of July!
July 4th.
I thought you were going to go for the Vuvuzela.
No. I forgot about it.
There it is. Hello, I am Tristan, a.k.a. Chakra Zero on the Rooster Teeth website.
I am Alex, a.k.a. Chaos Black 21.
And I'm Malachi, a.k.a. Suki
No.
Joseph
Punlap today.
He's familying it up right now.
It up.
Yes, it is a holiday of sorts in America. So, yeah, some people have stuff to do. Unfortunately, we're the three of us, I guess, are lonely, so we decided to do the live stream.
Yay, the live stream! I hope someone comes to share the live stream with us. Share our loneliness!
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm here just because I'm awesome and I support our podcast.
Sure, you go with that.
Good try, then. Good try.
So what is 4th of July, anyways?
It's the 4th day in the 7th month, which is July.
Why is it important?
Let's see. In German, I think it's Juli. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while since I took German.
It's important because a little over 200 years ago in 1776, a whole bunch of old guys in powder white wigs got together and signed a piece of paper that said, we will not belong to the United Kingdom anymore. England will have to go shove it, and we're going to be our own country.
Them and their powder white wigs.
Yeah, white powdered wigs.
I know. It was funny. Well, actually, that was just like a class kind of thing, right? Just for people to wear, like, politics to wear those, right?
Important men wore them. Important men with white skin wore powder white wigs to show off how important and white and manly they were. That is what that was all about.
Yeah, because, back in those times, white wigs were very sexy.
Apparently.
I can't think of a time in which they would be. They look awful. But, I guess power is sexy, so people were attracted to that.
I mean, they're essentially like the bell-bottoms of the ancient time.
Bell-bottoms of the 1700s. I've got like 1700s bell-bottoms, babe. You want to go out? No!
What, everyone thought bell-bottoms were cool in, like, the 70s and, like, the 60s.
And everyone were wrong.
I know, just like they were wrong about the wigs.
There. So what's everyone been doing with their day off? Because all businesses are closed on national holidays.
No,
on 4th
it's not.
You say that as though you've been working.
Yeah, I have been working because, for some reason, like, you would figure that of all the holidays, the one that, like America celebrates, like, literally, it's essentially its birthday. You would think, like, literally everything would have off. But no, that's not the case because, money.
Money.
Well,
I just went to a fast food place and there were people working in there.
Yeah, I figure, like, it's funny that, like, Easter and Christmas, which are religious holidays, essentially, they, like, stores close, but like a holiday that pretty much, like, America in general celebrates, they don't do. So it's just odd.
Well, it just shows you what's most important. Religion.
Well, money.
Money
and religion.
Money and religion.
You also have to think of the type of thing it's celebrating is, it's the, just a birthday, in a sense, but the Christmas and, like, Thanksgiving when everything really
Christmas is just a birthday.
Well, yeah, but is
I mean,
one that
Easter's
gets
kind of a
people that
birthday.
like you're expected to be there with your family and like eating and celebrating the whole time. Like
You're expected to be with your family, remembering those that gave their lives, like Patriots Day and Independence Day
that's
and
true.
Veterans Day. These are all supposed to be, you'd have time to be with your family, to be thankful or whatnot, however you want to celebrate the sacrifices of people who made this country what it is, or was. Which is, in my opinion, like 800,000 times more important than fucking Easter.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
I'm not a gigantic nationalist or even a patriot, but I'm really tired of the worship.
yeah, I will agree.
I'm going to leave it at that because it frustrates me and I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, so yes, I worked today. Did some training for my
You're at the
position.
location?
I'm actually training at a different location for stuff. This is the last few days I have to do it, so I have Thursday, Friday, and then after that, I should be done with training. I have to pass a certification, and then I will be finally settled completely in my new place. So
Alex is settling.
yeah, but I'm excited, and it'll be good to finally have some just commonality. I won't be going back and forth between places anymore.
Yeah, and maybe start to get to know the people at the new place. And
yeah, because I've only had a week and a weekend with them.
That's pretty cool that you're almost done with that and you're all situated.
Yeah, I mean, it'll still take some time to get like everything down so that then I can finally start doing stuff that I want to modify to make things better. But yeah, just having that all settled will be really good for me.
You're going to get all managerial on that place?
Heck yeah. I'm going to throw my weight around. The little bit of weight I have.
I was going to say, you're like 100 pounds wet. What are you talking about?
I am like 200 pounds.
I mean, in reality.
Come at me, bro.
Nice. I was talking about your clout.
Oh, no, I probably have less than 100 pounds clout-wise.
Jeez.
Mal, what did you do?
I don't get paid for holidays, so I was like, yeah, I don't want to take this off, so I'll work a half day so I get a full day pay, or a little over a half day to make a full day pay.
At least I get time and a half.
Oh, I get time and a half also, but...
What, you said you didn't get paid for the holiday?
No.
He doesn't get holiday pay if he doesn't work.
Yeah,
See, I didn't get paid for holidays. Like, if I wasn't in the building, I didn't get paid, and I still said, screw it. I don't care about the money. I need to not be in that place every day this week.
You make more money than me, so you can say that. I don't make what you make.
Sanity is always more important than income.
Well, for me, it's income, and I would like both income and sanity, so I deal with it.
I mean, it was only a half day.
Yeah, it was only a half day. Although another guy got fired at another property or left. I don't know which it was, because I got a call from a manager saying, "Are you still at work?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" She's like, "So the guy at this property doesn't have a job anymore, and you're wondering if you could go down there and take care of the chemicals for his pool." I'm like, okay.
And you say no. You need to hire somebody to go work that facility. I work this one.
So I ended up just hopping over there real quick to take care of their pool chemicals. It only took like 10 minutes, and then I went home. But yeah, and then I went Pokemon hunting and got caught 2 Reggie Ice, which is the current raid that's out right now. And then came home, played games for like an hour, then passed out. And then woke up and did podcast.
Very
eventful.
Yeah, so exciting.
My day was eventful too. I woke up and I looked outside and saw that it was like 100 degrees and said, I'm not doing that. And
like the whole country is like 100 degrees right now.
Just said I'm not doing that. And I sat down and started playing video games instead.
Were you dressed, Tristan?
No, I was definitely in my underwear.
I
approve.
underwear games.
Was the Easy Bake Oven of America?
I am not entirely certain what you mean.
Because the whole
That's
country
what
is
America is.
super hot.
Oh, I don't think of Easy Bake Ovens as that, but okay, yes.
Yeah, did anyone really actually ever taste anything that came out of an Easy Bake Oven?
I did.
It was terrible.
I mean, you cooked with a light bulb.
Yeah, but you were heating a very small space. That was the difference. It worked because your specific heat, the volume that the specific heat was low enough that the light bulb worked.
Why were you
I don't
serious? I was
trust it.
trying to make it funny, and it wasn't funny. And now we're elaborating on it.
Yeah, we're talking about Easy Bake Ovens now.
Yeah, because I don't trust them.
Well, I'm going to cook all the 4th of July hot dogs in an Easy Bake Oven. I'm going to bring them to you to eat.
No!
Yeah, Easy Bake Oven hot dogs. How does that sound?
But you won't see me until like a month from now.
That's too long.
Yeah, because RTX.
Just make it sooner, Alex.
Make it sooner. I wish I had time powers like Doctor Strange where I could just be like, all right, RTX.
I like the movie Doctor Strange.
You can't mess with time.
It was a good movie. I don't care for the whole like magic kind of concept, but it was a good movie, and I liked. I think Benedict Cumberbatch did a very good job. He was a good Doctor Strange.
Yeah. What didn't you like about the magic?
Like it's almost kind of like how I don't care for Superman, and the fact like the magic makes him like so super powerful.
No.
Like, and how Superman is so super powerful and almost like invincible.
No,
What about Doctor Strange's magic makes him invincible?
Well, when he has the time magic, he essentially can be.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, that's an Infinity Stone. That's not necessarily his magic.
But he also has to be extremely careful when using it because they said you don't freaking mess with that kind of magic because you can split the universe and make like other worlds by accident by doing that kind of crap.
I mean, you remember that the assassin from Serenity was like, this is a violation of our order's beliefs if you use this time stone the way you are, and that's why he had to leave.
Yeah,
Remember how the assassin from Serenity was there?
No, because I never watched Serenity.
What? Alex, go watch Serenity.
I've at least seen. I don't think I've seen all the episodes, but I've seen the movie, and that's how I got to know Serenity.
The TV show is Firefly.
Yes, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah, I never saw Firefly.
I think of them as the same thing. My bad.
But yeah, no, I mean, that's why when it first came out, I was like, I'm not really big on a magic superhero. But
you're making me look bad in front of the wizards.
But like I said, it was a decent movie. It wasn't one. It's not one that I'm gonna like buy unless like I start actually wanting to collect all of them. I've only purchased the ones that I really, really diehard love, like Guardians of the Galaxy and
Deadpool.
Civil War was like my favorite serious one. Well, Deadpool, yeah, I have the Deadpool, but I don't really count that in that same way because it's technically not connected.
It should be, though.
Yeah, I haven't gotten Civil War yet. I want to get Civil War. I have Age of Ultron.
Oh, are either of you going to go watch the Ant-Man and Wasp movie?
I think I might end up doing that, yeah, because Kate and I wanted to see a movie while I was in California, and she said that's playing. I said, I'd be okay seeing that film if you're okay seeing that film. Sounds like fun.
Are you going to California?
In like 3 days.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Tristan.
World traveler.
Wait, 3 days. Are you leaving Friday or Saturday?
I think I'm leaving Friday. Whatever day the 7th is.
That's Saturday.
Okay. I might have to cancel the D&D that week because I won't be back until, well, I might be back in time. I think my plane lands.
Tristan,
what?
If there is like any possibility, I would just cancel it. I think we can wait a week.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't want you like doing any kind of Russian or other than speaking it. But
this set of sessions isn't too bad because this one's a very self-driven. This part is a very self-driven adventure. You guys have to figure out what's going on and then figure out how to fix it if you want to fix it.
You didn't get it. You didn't get my plan.
No Russian other than speaking.
Yeah, I said I don't want you rushing unless you're like speaking.
Well, I haven't been Sergey in a while. But Sergey runs good bar. Tell you about the 27th time he saved the entire world.
But what I was going to tell you, what time is your flight on Saturday? We don't have to speak about all the podcasts. We can wait until we're not on the podcast. So you're not like, here's all the information of where I'm going to be and all this.
I think I'm flying out at like 9 in the morning.
Okay. So if we did like an early to mid-evening Halo session, would you be up for that on Friday?
Gotta just check my little calendar guy here. Friday is the 6th. Yeah, that should be fine.
Cool. Making plans on the podcast.
Plancast.
Well, I am going to I think it's the Magic M19 set that's releasing on Friday. So I'm going to...
You were going to say it's the Magic M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, I know. It's like the Night.
Manite? I told him, Manite, listen here.
I think it's the core set that's coming out this Friday at midnight. So I'm going to the pre-release on Friday. And then...
go see
No, I should... Wait, yeah, this is going to be Saturday release? Or is that Friday? It might be Friday that's coming out.
Usually movies come out midnight between Thursday and Friday.
So, yeah, I don't know if I'll see that this weekend because I have Pokemon's doing something kind of interesting. For 3 hours, they're going to saturate all the raids with Articuno, and there's going to be a shiny Articuno. And I really, 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 really want it.
Really want it.
I really want my shiny Articuno just because it's freaking Articuno. And I'm going to be doing that on Saturday between 2 and 5. And then Sunday, Saturday night, I'm going to go to a friend's house and hang out with him just because I want to hang out with him and also celebrate that he's having a kid with his new wife. So I'm happy for him with that. And then,
congratulations to your friend that I don't know at all, and his wife that I also don't know at all.
His name's Jason, and his wife's name's Kim.
Oh, I exactly know who they are now. I mean,
totally.
Yeah, the names automatically just.
You didn't know that? It's just the way it works. So, and then Squirtle Pokemon Community Days is on Sunday from 3 to 5, so we'll be doing that at that time.
Oh, you and your Pokemon Go.
Hey, they made it an interesting weekend this weekend. There's a lot of stuff going on. And there's triple EXP during the whole time. So.
Well, I
don't
know if I'll get to see Ant-Man and the Wasp as I lead us back to what we were originally talking about. We took 2 tangents on that. Thanks, I know Mom. I'm partially responsible. I was responsible for one, and now Malachi's responsible for the second one.
It's not really a tangent because we were talking about what Tristan's doing the weekend. I was just letting you guys know what I was doing.
Yeah, that was the tangent. That was the original first tangent.
You're talking about the tangent like it's supposed to be. No, you got to embrace the tangent now.
You originally started talking. You're like, all right, are you guys going to go see Ant-Man and the Wasp? And then that's when the first tangent broke out about just going to California.
And then there was Halo. And then there was...
I just thought it was part of the discussion. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you got to embrace the tangent. It's our motto. Malachi has embraced the tangent so hard it became the original discussion.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you see tangent about California and movie going as on the list of tar packs?
No, I didn't. There is no list of tar packs currently that we have.
That means
you don't know that. Let them believe.
You know what I'm seeing right now? I'm seeing the one that we had last week still up. So apparently we have Pokemon touching, which we've kind of talked about that. Malachi, question to the group. So currently is Ant-Man and the Wasp if we're going to go see it.
I like that Alex is tangenting about the tangent.
This one. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
So back to the original topic, Ant-Man and the Wasp. I would like to go see it. However, the main person that I usually go see these movies with, he didn't see Ant-Man in theaters, and he thought it was okay, but not like theater worthy, so he doesn't plan on going to see Ant-Man and the Wasp in theaters. So I either have to go alone or I have to reach out to other people that I don't know. I have to reach out to other people or just like walk in with strangers and pretend like I'm
more friends. Alex, you can go with me.
I need more friends here. Like all my friends have moved away or they have families now and they
welcome to being an adult.
Or they have like they're married, so then they've become old people that don't hang out anymore.
Oh, that's just terrible.
Yeah, I know.
They're doing it wrong. You should tell them.
No, if I so
tell them they're doing it wrong. Tell them to abandon their kids.
Hey, I'm going to go hang out with a married couple here soon, and they have a kid.
Well, my friend who I usually go to the movies with, he's married as well, and he has a kid, but he at least wants to do stuff. So I'm not opposed to going to see it by myself, but if that happens, I'm going to wait until like the amount of people that go see it die down. So it'll probably be at least like a week or two.
Well, I'm actually wondering what kind of story concept they are, other than saying, "Oh, this guy is evil guy has special powers. We got to stop him." Like,
it's actually evil woman. The antagonist is female in this one.
The bad lady.
Okay.
They call her. I think they said that she's Ghost or something.
Muy misterioso.
Dawn.
So, but anyways, yeah, I don't know what kind of underlying topics that you're going to have for behind the story to see if it's actually intriguing. I hope they pick a good or have a good story written for it, because I really liked the first one. That was kind of a dad or family story, because he was in a rough spot and his daughter.
Dad story.
Yeah, his daughter was with a stepfather and all that kind of stuff. So, and him trying to be better, be a better person.
Dad.
Yeah, be a better
do more.
person.
So are you going to spoil it for yourself and look at stuff
Nope.
online to see what the storyline is, or are you just going to go in there cold?
I gamble.
Major spoilers alerted.
I gamble with the movies I watch. That's
I'm not. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm not like my dad, who's like, "Wait, are we gonna go see that raccoon movie?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, well, he didn't think he'd like it. And he's like, that's the one with the raccoon in it, right? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, okay.
Trash Panda.
Yeah. And then...
Trash Panda. Thank you. That's better, right? So much worse.
So we went, and he actually really liked the movie, but it was just kind of funny. He's like, we're going to the movie with the raccoon in it? And I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, my mom doesn't really care for like action and like superhero movies either, but she actually enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy too.
Oh, then she also loved Deadpool and the banner.
No,
for that.
My parents still haven't seen Deadpool. I've given my dad Deadpool to watch, but I immediately told my mom, "You are not going to like this," so I would advise you not to watch it.
Well, I'm just saying because of the banner that they did when it first released, which was great.
Yeah.
A story of true love.
However, I did see one of the commercials for Ant-Man and the Wasp say that the ending is supposed to be so crazy, which I'm assuming obviously probably has something to do with them getting involved in the Infinity War.
Infinity!
I think it's very safe to assume that.
Yeah. Well, I think any movie that's going to come out right now is going to be adding to it in some way, shape, or form, or hint to how they're going to solve the problem.
It's Ant-Man and the Wasp and Captain Marvel.
Are they the only ones that are coming out before the next?
I believe
Avengers
those are the
movie?
only two that are coming out before in the second, well, technically the fourth Avengers movie, Infinity War Part 2, that they don't want to call Infinity War Part 2. They want to call it some other thing, because they don't want you to think that it's a second part of Infinity War, but it essentially is.
Infinity Sandwich. We'll go with that.
Infinity Sandwich. Nice. I would like to be part of an Infinity Sandwich.
I don't know. That might really hurt.
Well, in D&D, we have the bag that creates food for 5 people all the time. once a day.
You get infinity sandwiches from that.
When I reach level 9, I'll be able to make food and water.
I don't care about what you can do, you jerk.
The thing I hate, though, is so the water will be fine because that doesn't go bad, but the food, we have to eat it, otherwise it goes bad in 24 hours. And it's 45 pounds of food.
You make 45 pounds of food. It's so much food, man.
I know, and if it doesn't get eaten, it goes bad in 24 hours.
Oh, man.
I wouldn't trust anything that you...
But, I mean, here's the thing. You are creating food, so it's not like it's wasting anything, especially since you can just cast it again the next day.
Yeah, however, I only have 2 spell slots for 3rd level when I reach 9, and so I don't want to necessarily just...
Then you just get to know Sam's pain of reserving one of your spell slots every day for a spell you need to cast every day.
Because there's 2 spells that I think are going to be very helpful in battle.
Wait, is that Sam's messaging he has to do every day to Nalia?
Yeah.
Wow.
Malachi, you're going to want to stay next to me when we reach level 9, because when I put on Crusader's Mantle, shit's going to go down.
Crusader's Mantle is a good one if you're in a big fight with lots of team members.
Except a lot of our team members like to be... like, at least 2/3 of our team members like to be far away. It's going to be me, Riken, Yukikaze, and Bruinor fighting and using the skill, and everybody else is going to be so far back they're not going to get to use it.
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing with me, though, is I kind of feel like it's waste, but I could see a lot of good applications for the skill I'm going to get, or that I want to work toward. But real quick, what does the Crusaders meant to do anyways?
It creates essentially, like, I think it's 30 foot radius around me, and it moves with me, and anyone who's in the radius, when they attack, they get an extra, I think it was 2d4
to their damage.
To their damage, yeah.
Pretty nice.
And then I have another one that I can use a bonus action to heal someone for 2d6.
Heal.
That's basically, it works the same as Crusader's Mantle, except I have to use a bonus action to allow someone to heal. So they don't just get to heal on their turn.
Well, yeah, I took a hit to my power for my character because I had a 2 to charisma, and I was going to take the feat, the leadership, or the leader feat, whatever it was called again. I'd have to look it up, because I thought it would play to my character's development as his role-playing, and also the fact that if we're ever in a situation where there's a populace, I could probably speak or make a speech to calm them down, or like get things under control in a very dire situation. So I thought
the group needs a leader.
Yeah, so that's why
a leader that doesn't bullshit his way because he has a captain's hat.
Exactly.
I don't know. I mean, that captain's hat is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I'm going to get that skill. But after that, I plan to get quite a bit more combat-oriented stuff. So,
do you get a feat?
Yeah, I forget. Well, I think it's at it's at a high level though. So
yeah, my next feat's not for a few levels, so I'm not even bothering looking at what.
This was a stat increase, so I had to get it now so that when I got to because I don't have another stat increase until I get to the feat. So,
so those are, just so you're aware, those are the same thing. Stat increases and feats are the same thing. Basically, anytime it says ability score improvement on your character chart, you can either choose one of 3 things. You either take 2 points to one of your stats, 1 point to each of 2 of your stats, or you can choose a feat. And some feats give you an ability, and they give you a point to one of your stats. Mm-hmm. And some of them just make things game-breaking, like Dual Wielder, which don't give you any stats, but they give you, like, really impressive, unheard-of abilities, like Dual Wielder that lets you dual-wield weapons that are not light and draw them both in the same turn.
Or like my, whatchamacallit, my mount skill.
Yeah, mounted combat.
And when I have such high AC.
Because Charger makes it so that you can take an attack as a bonus action at the end of a dash, and you get to add these bonuses to it. Or you could shove the person instead at the end of a dash, and you can shove them like 10 feet or something like that.
Or that initiative one that so you can't be surprised, and you also gain like
I like always take alert.
That's the one I've been thinking about, but I have a few levels, so I'm not worried.
So I don't want people to think like, that's when you have to take. It's one that I would like. It gives you an improvement to your initiative score, which is nice, but it's The really nice thing is you cannot be surprised. You cannot be surprised, and the really nice thing about it is that if somebody hides from you, they successfully hide from you. If they attack you, they normally get advantage on the attack. This makes it so that they can't get advantage even if they're hidden from you.
I just hate how I freaking always roll low, so I'm always at the bottom of the freaking thing.
I honestly for me, it's different. I'm last in initiative. Oh well.
Dice are jerks, because remember the last Tuesday when I was like, oh yeah, I rolled a good roll, and then for my first time drinking, and then I got to the Dwarven Ale, and I'm like, watch, I'm gonna roll low, and I freaking rolled low. It's like the dice will listen to me when I say it's probably going to roll low, but if I want it to roll high, it won't roll high.
I just like how Yukikaze got so pissed because Riken purified the alcohol.
He was pissed. You do not mess with Yukikaze's food.
Rude.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't know that was going to happen.
One thing you learn about Yukikaze later, I'll say this now on the podcast, is Yukikaze is from the desert, so, sometimes food can get very scarce. You don't frig with Yukikaze's food, or he will get pissed.
Riken did not know that was going to happen. He's like, all right, I'm going to purify the food and the drink so there won't be... He forgot that alcohol was considered a poison.
Well, literally, if you would have done it to one of my drinks again, Yukikaze, without a doubt, I wasn't joking when I was going to get up and hit you. He was going to go up and hit you if you did it again.
I wonder if you would have actually done anything.
Well, I did better than you did when you tried to move a table.
Yeah,
and you couldn't move it that
you
one
have
time.
to get through 24 AC.
Do I get bonuses for
You're punching. You're not even fighting with a melee weapon.
Well, I'm not trying to do damage. I'm just trying to physically hit you. So I don't.
If you punch him, you're going to do damage. That's how that works.
I didn't know if it would be like a strength check.
But punching, unless you have the brawler feat, only does 1 point of damage.
So I'd have to. Well,
you'd have to.
Would I still have to overcome his armor, or would I just have to hit him?
You would have to hit him, so you'd have to overcome his armor class. In order to hit somebody with a physical attack, you have to overcome their armor class. That's the rule. Otherwise, you can't hit them.
So,
you could slap his arm. Basically, the ruling would be, you rolled an 18 against his 24. Well, his armor deflected it, so you slapped his armor.
I can see you.
Maybe your hand hurts now, but you won't be injuring yourself. It's just the idea is you didn't meet their AC, so their armor protected them, whether it's a shield they deflected aside with, their sword they parry with. It just means that whether they dodged out of the way. You do whatever you want cinematically.
So since he didn't go up to his room and take off his armor, then I probably couldn't have punched him.
It's very hard to hit Riken because he has 24 AC, which is very high.
Because of his stupid armor.
Unless you're Tristan and you freaking are rolling 27s or crits.
Yeah.
When I increase my AC to 26, I'm like, there's
barehanded.
10% of the time.
There's no way. You're like, it's probably rolling a 19 to hit me. It was rolling a 17 to hit you.
Is there
you can think what you want.
Do you know there's an actual the typical the long swords I have a +7 to hit? Is there a natural thing for barehanded that has a plus? Because that would mean that I would not be able to hit Riken, period, because I have no pluses to my hand to hand.
Your hand to hand, you get your proficiency bonus and your strength bonus. Just like your punching, you should be just as good as swinging a sword. The sword doesn't give bonuses.
Oh, that's just my proficiency and my strength.
Your hit is a d20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your ability modifier for the attack you're making. So if you're using a sword and you're using strength, you're probably +7.
Yeah. So I
You mean
could hit him. I could have hit him if I rolled an 18 or higher.
And even then, even if like you
Hit him
couldn't
on a
normally hit me, if you crit, you'll still hit me.
A crit will hit no matter what their AC is.
Yes.
Even if his AC was 100, a crit would hit.
So no matter what, you always have a chance to hit. It's just
Yeah, but you know
can
how
only crit,
often
it's very
I
low.
roll 20s? Like, never.
I roll a lot of crits.
Yeah,
You do.
Because you're
And
a
it's
dirty
usually
bastard.
against the guy who can almost only get hit by crits.
Those are one of the instances where, like, Tristan, I want to see the camera where your table is, and I want to watch you roll the dice.
Nope. Because sometimes I have to make monsters miss for dramatic effect.
Luckily, I get -4 to physical damage.
Yes, as long as it's not magical.
Yes.
But if
So-
he stabbed you with his magic sword that somebody gave him, you wouldn't get to resist any of that.
It's gonna make me sad if because I don't know what the cord armor, what powers it's going to have. So
It'll be sad.
when I take it off and I lose about that extra point of damage knockoff that I have.
I hope that you guys one day get to see the armor of Cord. It's fun armor.
I better. I'm gonna be super pissed if we don't find it.
Well, we said we weren't bringing the armor to Nalia immediately. We were after we fight. Well, no, we.
Oh no, we ain't giving her the armor. If she wants an armor, she's getting the Bahamut armor.
What if Yukikaze wants the Bahamut armor?
What if Nalia discovers that there's something up with the cord armor and she has to fix it?
There's nothing up with the cord armor. Stop giving Tristan ideas.
Sorry, Alex, I'm going to take that from you.
we get to Nalia, and Nalia's like, oh man, it's in such bad shape. I think I could do something about it, though.
It's magic armor. It's not going to be in bad shape.
It literally can't be in bad shape.
Well, it's going to completely deteriorate and vanish if it
No,
doesn't
it's
get to...
literally either just gets destroyed or it's still in perfect condition, just about to be destroyed.
It doesn't have to look deteriorated. The magic aura of it could be weak.
No, it's magic.
Magic weakens.
Not that.
I'm not saying that the armor it's weak in its strength. Maybe its power is slightly fading, and it's still capable of doing what it does. It's just not as it's just not going to last very long.
I don't think magic.
Clearly, you have to power it up by killing Yukikaze with it.
I guess I have to.
Good luck with that, you midget.
Midget. I'm like 7 inches, just only 7 inches less than you. That's not midget.
Totally midget. Anyways.
7 inches is a lot of inches to be shorter than someone by.
Yeah, but then you look at what is Leah then, or Bruinor to you?
They're really small. He's almost 8 feet tall.
They're small children. It's okay. They can be small.
I like how Bruinor is a small child.
Small child. He's 150 years old, small child.
So, are we going to the full 60 minutes today, or?
I'm having fun.
I mean, we're only 5 minutes away from that.
We're not. We're only at the 43. We're only at 43 minutes.
I'm looking at
the Skype call time.
Oh, well, yeah. People not ready to go.
I was ready to go.
Yeah, we were ready to go, except you had your fan going, so you were like, hey.
Yeah, I didn't know that fan is garbage. My other fan.
Quiet.
Well, to be fair, Tristan, you said you were ready, and then you got back on. And you said that we couldn't hear you. You could hear us, but you couldn't.
Yeah. I don't know why you couldn't hear me.
So you weren't.
It's clearly your fault.
Are you gonna get a new phone? Because your phone is the phone is the poopy now.
Phone's the butts. I don't know why my phone is such booty right now.
Is that a Windows phone? Did you actually finally get? Because I know you were trying to get one. I remember.
I had a Windows phone a while back. I still have that Windows phone. This is a Pixel.
Ah, okay. Because I remember, like, you really wanted one. You got one, and then you couldn't get a new one that you really wanted or something along that line, and you were sad that you couldn't.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, you gotta make sure that your phone's ready for when they finally release the RTX 2018 app.
Wait, they're releasing an app?
They release they have an RTX app. They just haven't updated it to the 2018 Austin because they
so it's supposed to have all the
haven't released
information.
the schedule yet.
Oh, okay. So wait, does that mean the app stays dormant all year until RTX?
No, they change it for each RTX. So I think right now it's the Sydney one.
So you can see what's going on with the other RTXs without being at the RTX.
Yes.
Interesting.
So they'll update it. They're a month away. I just wonder if I'll have enough space on my phone or if I'll have to delete crap again.
Delete all your crap.
Delete das Crapes.
Crap, I didn't log in Love Live today.
Yeah, you should. They changed everything all around. They did like a really long update the other day, and now they have added in that whole analyzer that tells you, how good, where you're having trouble in songs and stuff.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I'll have to plug my phone in. My phone is dead. There's no phone right now.
Oh. And they're giving out SRs.
Did they do it? Yeah. Did they do it today before the login?
No, I mean you get SRs just for playing a song.
That's weird.
I haven't logged in since the reset, so I don't know what's going on after the reset. But there was a little event thing going on before the reset today that I got 3 SRs from.
Crap! I'll have to log in then. All right. Anyways, So
Tristan.
Chica, Yo, and a Ruby. It was head on.
Speaking of RTX, going back to it, Monday we'll have to find new transportation to get to the airport to leave because my buddy actually will be in class on Monday.
Okay. Well, I mean, if we're getting to the airport on Monday, you said?
Yeah.
We can just take the bus.
The bus again? That means I have to get another $1.50.
Yeah, oh no.
Put some money in your pocket.
Do I have to have exact change?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you need to keep $1, right? To go up there and then come back at night.
Just have $2.
I have to keep $1. I have to keep $3 and actually convert one of those dollars into 250 cents.
Yeah. I don't know if 50-cent pieces will fit in the machine. I think they take quarters, so you need 4 quarters.
Wait,
well,
if you're talking about the money, don't they just call those half dollars? They don't actually call them 50 cents, right?
They're 50-cent pieces.
No one uses 50-cent pieces.
I've paid with 50-cent pieces in the past.
I remember the coins for that were kind of weird and interesting when I went to Boston. Yes. No. We used the train system, and I got the freaking $50 coins or the 50-cent coins from the train machine. And I was like, what the hell is this?
And then we have to get dinner and get Amy's ice cream.
Yeah,
we're going to eat Amy's ice cream.
I vote for dinner. I feel like I definitely want to go to Gus's at some point. I always try to hit Gus's up at some point that weekend, but I don't know if I want to go when we get in or if I want to wait until like one of the days of the convention. So that's a possibility because Gus's chicken is the best fried chicken.
The best fried chicken?
Yes. And I'm not talking about Gus Cirola.
But I like KFC chicken. It's better than KFC chicken.
Heck yes, it's better than KFC chicken.
I want chicken now.
The best chicken.
My problem with Gus's is not their chicken. It is the establishment is in a difficult location and it's small and crowded. It's too popular, so it's hard to get a seat. And then once you have a seat, it's just, like, uncomfortable.
Well, so that's why I'm wondering... Well, so when I usually get it during the convention, it's usually on a lunch break or when we're let out. And I usually get it to go. I don't eat there. Now, I'm wondering if we go, like, Wednesday night when we get in, if it wouldn't be as crowded then or not. Because I can see it being crowded during the convention, obviously, because people go out of the convention and they're like, oh, hey, there's a place right here that they go to all the places that are literally right there next to the convention center.
I gotta say, I've never had problems with Champs, whatever they call it.
Yeah, Champions is good. Occasionally their service is a little slow, but overall, I haven't had a problem with their food. They have good food.
Yeah.
You guys make me hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet.
But that's going to be a place that most assuredly I'll end up going during the convention for like a lunch break.
Yeah, I mean, Price is Right. It's good stuff.
Yeah. We want to go to places that we probably aren't going to be able to hit up during the convention. Unless it's like at dinner.
That's fair. I'll go to Gus's with you.
Cool. I mean, I would like Wednesday night. That should be like our group.
I got invited to a barbecue Sunday night.
Barbecue?
Got some friends doing the queue.
So you're going to a barbecue rather than hanging out with us at Buffalo Billiards.
I mean, timing is uncertain, but I mean, that is a possibility, yes.
It's okay, because my friend who was originally going to drive us on Monday, I'll probably hang out with him for a good chunk of Sunday, and that's actually his birthday.
Oh, his birthday's on RTX?
Yes.
Does that usually happen? No, RTX is...
Yeah. This is the second time they've had it in August. Otherwise, they've always had it in July.
Okay.
Yeah, usually they have it around Barbara's birthday.
Barbara's birthday.
All right. Is there anything else that we want to tackle before we get the flip out of here?
Getting the flip out of here.
I'm playing the Metro series, before the new game comes out next year. So
Metro.
That's really cool.
What the hell is that?
Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light.
What are you, cop?
What?
I don't know.
How does that have anything to do with cop?
Because there was a show or something that said Metro PD.
No, Metro.
I know it's probably city related more than likely.
And actually,
I don't know. Is it? I don't know.
No, something called city is probably about city.
It's Metro. Yeah. So the whole concept is that basically, I think essentially World War III happened. Nukes went off, at least in Russia. A bunch of nukes went off, blew up the whole thing. So everyone went down into the metro system because that was like the only safe place. Now some of them scavengers come up from the metro to like scavenge materials, but there's also these like creatures and like demons and stuff that attack them, and there's these other beings with like weird powers that they don't know anything about, and so they want to kill them. And so it's basically humanity trying to live as best they can in the metro system while also trying to start coming out to the now barren wasteland that is Russia. Yeah. So it's really cool, fun first-person shooter / horror, and I'm like getting achievements. I don't do normal horror. This isn't normal horror. This is like, I don't know. It's different. It still scares me a bit, but it's like you say, it's a lot of it is jump scares. Otherwise, you're pretty much just shooting creatures and not trying to die.
Trying not to die.
But I'm really excited for the new game because I like the first two. That's why I'm replaying them and unlocking a bunch of achievements. And the new one looks really cool, the little bit I've seen.
Cool. Well, I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, Metro Exodus.
And also, Tristan, I don't know what every word means, so that's why I did that. Anyways, what does Metro literally actually mean then?
Metro literally means city.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. But
because it's short for metropolitan.
Yeah.
Which means in, of, or having to do with a city. It's used as a foreshortening of, like, Metro subway service in this case, because the game takes place in what people call the Metro system.
Or you say Metro PD because it's the city police.
Right.
Like here down in St. Louis, they have the Metro Link because it's basically an above ground subway system that links all the different parts of the city together.
Alright, so anything else, guys?
Nope, I'm good.
Alright, then it's time to get the flip out of here then?
I think so.
Alright, well, it was wonderful talking to everyone. I hope people enjoyed listening to our nonsense. And
I hope so.
Our 0 listeners and on the live stream.
You guys have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.
Waiting.
Oh, hashtag goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thanks to the following patrons for making this video possible. Support us at patreon.com/player4podcast.